In this video, we bring you 7 amazing tuck variations.
For West Coast Swing, my name is
Brian B.
And this is Miss Megan. Of course it's for West Coast Swing, because we're on West Coast Swing Online. All right, gang, so we have 7 different passing tuck variations. So of course we know, or we should know, a basic passing tuck, right? Now, this is often confused because it seems to have 2 timings, so we're going to describe them both to you. One is just standard timing, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. But a lot of times you're going to see 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, which puts a little bit of an accent on the 3. So regardless of how you choose to do the timing, they're going to work. I would recommend 3 and 4 for your basic, so we can accelerate it for the and 3. But that's tuck turn number 1. If we do that in closed position, we have tuck turn number 2. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's the one that tends to lend itself to the and 3. What's happening in this one is I'm drawing Megan close. 1, 2, I'm allowing her to go away, which is where you kind of get this and 3. And 3, I let her go for 4, 5, and 6. Now some fun stuff you can do with this before we get to number 3 is you can work with the slot, meaning we have this slot and no one says that we can't take Megan out of the slot and come back in. Does that make sense? So you can allow through the lead, either as the follower, you can just take that liberty, or as the leader, I can send her that way and then kind of return. So that's number 2, your closed position. You can also use that same idea with the regular version where I can pull Megan this way and let her come back in, right? But then if we do the same thing with 2 hands and we can take the right hand over, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. I just take the right hand over. So I'm leading it with the left, right? The left hand is leading this. Now the right hand goes over the top and finishes it out, right? That's number 3. If we have that right hand, a really easy one is to pull her out of that using a rock and go. So that's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, 9, and 10. Now what happens there is she's going to try to anchor step. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This moment on count 4 is important. She's going to try to anchor 5 and what I'm going to do is pull her out and prep her. So it's slightly diagonally across the slot. She's prepped, inside turn, anchor step, right? So that is number 4 with the right hand over and the rock and go. Another one we could do is kind of like a fake, right? If you know a sugar tuck, she stays in front of me, right? You see this a lot with slower music and cool moving stuff, or maybe I want to scroll myself down the slot and go this way. So I think that she's going to go past me, but then I stay ahead of her, right? So now we're able to move. Let's move back. All I have to do for that is basically stay ahead of her. 1, 2, 3, and. Instead of letting her get past me here, 3 and 4, I'm cutting her off. She's following this hand. 5 and 6. Why don't you talk a little bit about what you're thinking about in all of this, Megan?
In all of?
Well, just generally, like what you're thinking about following this hand.
In general, following this hand, I'm following it into this tuck position, and then if it was a regular passing tuck, I'm following the direction that I am told to go down and then around my head. For this last one, 1, 2, 3, and 4, this happens to be going a little further around my head than before, so I'm just following it all the way around.
Following it around. Follow. Where
Follow,
I lead, you
connect,
will. Yep.
And follow.
So the other one we like is the elbow catch. So this is a little bit of an acceleration. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, and 10. Let's look at that from this side. So this one accelerates. 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? Then we're going to accelerate this and 5, and 5. I'm actually going to do the same thing with my feet. I'm going to step her on count 6, inside, turn, anchor, step, right? So if I look at it from this side so you can kind of see my footwork. This is tricky but totally doable. Our students do this all the time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now this is going to happen fast, so this is pretty tight. And 5. I'm going to use the elbow to catch. On 6, I want to put her on that step on 6 and then rotate. Does that make sense? To practice this, baby steps, put the hand up, lead the outside turn, drop the elbow down to catch. You can lean away and look cool. Inside turn, let the hand come back around. So that's how we practice it. Hand goes up, outside turn, drop the elbow and catch. Let it down, inside turn. So if we look at that before we do our final one, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, and 10. The other one is done with, it can be done, there's a bunch of different variations of this, from closed position, right? And I'm gonna lead that same pop out, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. With the right hand, 6. Notice I'm not turning her yet. 7, and 8, 9, and 10. Can you talk us through that, Miss Megan? What you're feeling?
So we have 1, 2, 3, and on 4, they're still leading us with this hand up here. This hand on my back is also helping roll me through, and then it's catching my back. I'm going to connect as far rotationally into that hand as I can.
Bingo. And then I'm going to put her on that foot, triple step, anchor step. And if you see this from this side for the leaders, this hand here, as she's flipping, I'm going to have your head to the back. I'm flipping to the other side of her. So general rule, if you have your hand on the back of your partner, you stay right there, Miss Megan, you stay right there, is I never want to really be across her spine, right? I'm on one side, or in this case, I'm on the other side. If I'm in closed position, you see people do this all the time, like in ballroom dancing, they hug in. Unless it's like some sort of tango-y position, I'm going to be on one side of her spine or the other. So in this case, here's the tuck. I'm on this side of her spine. I stay. I flip to the other side of the spine, and then off she goes, right? Here's another variation you can do for this. From closed position, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. I can stay in front of her, step in front of her for 6, continue rolling that hand around 7 and 8, anchor, step, and there are your 7 tucks. If you want to see 11 whips, 11 different whips you can do for West Coast Swing, you'll want to watch this video here. And if you haven't visited our website, head on over to West Coast Swing Online. We'll put a link somewhere around here. Enter your email address on the first page. You'll be part of our Move of the Week Club. There's like 20,000 people that we write an email to every Tuesday at 2 o'clock Eastern Time, and you can reply right back to Megan and myself. See you guys on the dance floor.